The best thing you can do right now, if you're black and you're watching this, is apply for a passport, please, and start using it. You know, that's one of the weaknesses of South Africa, and that's why there's so much Zeno.
Yeah, because people don't travel.
Hey, they don't know what exists beyond the... Heck, they don't know more. I've met South Africans who don't know who've never been to Durban.
To Joburg. And they fear coming to Johannesburg. As someone who comes from KZN.
Now think of, what do you think? Do you think we're not scared when we cross a border to go to another country? Do you think that people are just like, yay, we're going? No. It's the scariest experience. When I was 21, jumping onto a plane, going to a different country where I know no one, I don't know what they eat. It's scary. But that's how also wealth is created, by traveling.
Sure.
Money knows no borders.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason why we don't know how much money they stole from Africa is because we've never been to their countries.
To see our wealth there.
Hey, go see that little island called UK. You cry. Little island, rocks. They don't even have animals. But the wealth, scary.
We used to be a traveling people. If you think of
as Africans, we were.
Just from a natural perspective, you'd always go to fertile earth, always go to where the water's flowing.
We were nomads.
But now it's like you're stuck, and it's almost like you're frowned upon for even moving.
Yeah, you're frowned upon for even suggesting you want to move.
Yeah, to fertile earth. And fertile earth obviously is where you can make money.
So that's another concept of money pen.
Yeah.
In order to understand money travel, once you've traveled, you get perspective. Once you have perspective, you get vision. When you get vision, you can get a mission. When you get a mission, you can do it. Now, if you don't travel, you will sit and consume what's fed to you. The narrative is not under your control. Am I saying everyone must leave South Africa? No, I'm just saying that be aware.
Sure.
And also, we need to embrace and also start understanding those who have traveled, why they came. Some of them it's real poverty, and a lot of foreigners are doing good in this country. But there's a lot of bad.
Yes.
I'm not taking that away.
Sure.
Okay, but we just need to understand, put yourself in their shoes, going to a scary place, they don't know language, they don't speak, they're talking about you, you know, and you know, it's not all pap and flays. It's not all rosy.
I've been attacked on social media for trying to create the analogy of traveling from one province to another, or from a village to a city. So I'm from Newcastle in KwaZulu-Natal. I came to Joburg, fertile earth. And to what you're saying about opportunities, if you look at a lot of the people that are making money in small towns, it's because they've traveled to the big cities, seen ideas, brought them back home, or when we speak import-export, they literally go and buy from a China city, wholesalers in the cities into the villages, which is, if you just broaden your mind, it's the same thing that happens when you travel across borders. So when I made that example, and I remember Helen Zille was dragged for saying South Africans are economic migrants. She was speaking about people from the Eastern Cape, from Limpopo, from Mpumalanga, from KZN, and even from the Free State that travel to these big cities looking for a better life. And it's like, but guys, if you're going to tell, I got dragged for this. My views on xenophobia and those things are alternative. We'll discuss them another day. But I was saying, to get into the mindset of understanding why someone would even illegally move to another place, it's because they want a better life. That's the reason why you're not where you grew up. Because one of the arguments was, why don't they go and fix their home? Why don't Zimbabweans go fix Zimbabwe? Why are you here? And I'm like, but you're from a small village in the Eastern Cape. Why are you not going to fix your village? It's the exact same mindset. But obviously I got dragged.